right. First and foremost, we want to say Barak Yahweh.
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 Hey, we want to give double honor to our apostles, the great millstone well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect, man. All right. Hey, we here with the beautiful man, Birmingham brothers, man. All right. You know, we the Mississippi camp. Me, El Kazak, and the brother Yasser behind the camera, man. All right. We out here just in another part of Babylon. Another part of Babylon. Looking at with the prophets of the Most High, the prophesied the downfall of Babylon, man. All right.
Yeah, man. Like you said, prophesying the downfall. We here to talk about destruction. Destruction is the main thing that's on the plate, man. You know, that's the main course of this meal, man. All right. So we just gonna get some scriptures going into the destruction of America. You know, brothers got certain articles, you know, certain news articles. We bring that out because that's the main thing we're supposed to be talking about, man. The destruction of America, and before that, the RFID chip, man. Along with the different calamities, it's gonna hit them. This place that's part of those birth pains, man. All right, those contractions before that baby's born, which is that nuclear destruction, along with Yahweh Shai coming back, man. All right, so we gonna go into the scriptures and you're gonna see it come to life. All right, go ahead. Say that 16.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 1. Verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia.
Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Right. Okay? All right, let you know that the time that we're gonna be in the future, man, is a certain place that the Most High has it out for, and that's that new Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, okay? Because you're gonna come to find out ancient Babylon didn't go out this way. Yep. That America's about to go out, man, in this fashion. All right? Babylon and Asia. So you got North Korea, all right? Y'all not coming in. Elam, all you, none of y'all coming in this thing. Right. We gonna be on top, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
All right, America is the new Egypt. All right, spiritually, man. But really, see, America's all these now one. All right, on another level, man. You got America being in league with these places. America's a culmination. Very coming, man. We read scriptures. Not only people are reincarnated. All right, not only people are reborn on the earth, man. You have kingdoms that are reincarnated too. And that's America today, man. America spiritually Babylon the Great. America spiritually Egypt. Spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, spiritual Assyria, or just Syria, because Syria, they was going off. All right, a rum, okay? But it's a culmination of wickedness, man. You know? All right? You got Asia Minor, but then you got Asia itself, man. America's all that in one. Yep. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack.
Prepare to suffer, man. Prepare to eat your babies. That's the time that we're coming into, man, because America's been living, how you say that, delicate sin. America's been living deliciously, man. You got delicacies. Everything is instant. You got fast food. You know, you can get whatever you want, just like that, man, and it's not a problem. Going to Chick-fil-A or going to mall somewhere. You know, you people love McDonald's. Whatever your fancy is, you can get that here in America, because America is made for comfort.
Hey, brother, no pictures, please.
But the Lord, yeah, you can take a picture of the signs, but not us.
Oh, okay.
All right. The Lord is letting you know this place has been living so comfortably, it's about to get ready to suffer, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Bewail your children and be sorry.
Yeah, so you're gonna be crying for your children because you're gonna see them die, man. All right, and that's a hard thing for a parent to experience. Their son or their daughter, you know, they're starving to death, or them having to make a split decision. You know what? Either I gotta starve myself or I gotta eat them. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like that's time we coming into, with the exception of the elect. But the brothers get a second Esdras 2. How the Lord gonna take care of brothers' children? See, brothers don't gotta worry about that. You know, you have something?
Yeah, I got a picture.
You go ahead.
Second Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Well, and the key thing is said in the latter time. Yeah. In the last days, man, which we are in right now, man.
Right.
All right? It's gonna be another fucking 10, 15 years from now, man.
Right.
Hey, the elite, they have something that they call 2020 vision, dealing with a new world order. The Lord can bring the end of 2020, man. Why you people thinking you're gonna have, you're gonna have a future here? It tells you in Ecclesiastes 12, those that look out of the windows be darkened, man. Ain't no future. When you wonder why all these different jobs are shutting down here in America, whether it's a Toys R Us or a Bath and Body Works, a Target, Sam's Club, whatever the case may be, Victoria's Secret, for you damn women, all that shit is shutting down, man. Why? It tells you in Isaiah 19, there should be no work for Egypt, man. Right. Why? That's part of the suffering. All right? You ain't gonna have no fucking jobs, man. Right. Get ready to suffer. Okay? What was they on there, brother? With some more?
Oh, that was it on.
All right. Give me that. What you got, brother? Read. We gonna get to the point. Yeah. Read. You started 23.
23. It's the second Esdras, chapter 2 and 23.
And this is what we doing right now.
Soever thou findest the dead, take them and bury them.
Who's dead, man? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians. You're spiritually dead. So wherever we find the dead, those are spiritually dead in the mind, we taking them and burying them. That's why Yahweh Shai said, you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, man. So pretty much you're awakening out of that dead state, but along with that, your spirit has rest now. Like the old saying goes, when you bury a corpse, that corpse will rest in peace. You rest in peace once you know this truth, because this truth is your rest. It's your comfort zone, man. All right? So wherever we find the dead, meaning our people, the dead Israelites, okay, the dead bodies, the dry bones, we take them and we bury them, man, meaning they come into this truth, okay? So we doing the exact opposite thing of what the other nations did, because it told you that they saw our dead bodies 3 days and a half, and they didn't suffer our dead bodies to be put in graves, man.
Right.
So they wanted us to stay in that dead state. But just letting you know, we in that time of the awakening, man. All right, we in the time of the kingdom of heaven being established on the earth. The proof is the brothers. These camps popping up, like Isaiah 44 says, man. They should spring up as among the grass, like widows by the water courses, willows by the water courses. Camps popping up all over the world. Why? Because the Lord is setting up a kingdom. Okay? Go ahead up.
Continuing on, and I will give thee the first place in my resurrection.
Woo! Which is what? The kingdom of heaven. And that's talking about the elect. Ultimately, the whole nation will be a part of the first resurrection. But the key thing, he said he's going to give us the first place in the resurrection. So what you see the elect rising first, man. The first fruits. Which really ultimately are the first spirits created, beginning with Yahweh Shai, but the first spirits that he brought forth, man. Which are the men that they will be with him. The men that will be joint heirs with him. So you see it happening right now, man. The kingdom of heaven is being ushered in on this planet Earth, which means what? The so-called white man's time is up.
Right.
Your time is up, man.
That's right.
All right? So just live it up.
Right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, verse 24, abide still, O my people.
So don't move, because these people don't like it, because they upset, they are offended, they weak, they offended. The Lord likes to hell with them, man. It tells you all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right.
The Most High gonna put you to death. You don't want to hear his message, okay? The Most High gonna get rid of you, man. So we gonna abide still. But like King David said, my heart is fixed. And it tells you the foundation of the Most High stands sure. So if you the elect, nothing gonna move you anyway, like it tells you in Romans the 8th chapter, man. So we gonna abide still, Lord, when we those men. But go ahead.
Again, abide still, O my people, and take
my people, the Israelites. Okay, and even though you have the mass majority of our people that don't want to get this message, guess what? You got an oligarchy of men, a select few of men on this planet Earth that are scared of this message. All right, they scared. All right, so why you niggas want to scoff? These people, they man, what we gonna do? It tells you how the stars of the heavens shall be shaken, man, which are the elite. But it says how the Lord saw Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Your time is up, man. So it really ain't nothing you can do about it. All right, go ahead.
For thy quietness shall come.
Our rest shall come, which is the kingdom. Jake is tired as hell, man. We need rest. while you niggas want to stay in America, you gonna stay here and die.
Right.
You gonna burn and when the missiles come, all right? But our quietness gonna come, and you gonna come back, and you gonna be ashamed, all right? Go ahead.
Verse 25, nourish thy children, O thou good nurse.
Nourish thy children, O thy good nurse. So that's what we're doing when we bring brothers in the truth. We're giving them nourishment. We're feeding them the scriptures. Just like what does a mother do for her babies? She gives them suck of the scriptures. Okay? So you are the new leaders, man. Because all other leaders failed. They failed miserably, man. That's why we set forth the apostles last. So this ain't just a movement. This is the truth. Okay? Go ahead, out.
Establish their feet.
Right, so we're establishing them and selling them. So you held accountable for what you teach, man. If you're telling people the name of the Most High and the Son don't matter, you're not establishing their feet, man. You telling them the mark of the beast, not the RFID chip, you're not establishing their feet. You setting them up to be taken when this new world order is established, man. All right? So you got blood on your hands. Nate, Johanna, Rakah, of the GOCC, etc., man. Sabak, all right? Go ahead.
Verse 26, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish.
Yep, go ahead.
For I will require them from among thy number.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shah said the Father which gave them to him, nobody can pluck them out of his hands, man. So we belong to Yahweh Shah, but ultimately we belong to the Father, man. And he said my Father is greater than I. So if you the elect, even though you're going to have a lot of times where it's going to be like there's no way out, you predestined to make it. This whole thing we involved in is solely based off of predestination, man. Now, we rehearse the righteous acts and we do the work. You're supposed to do that. But the men that's going to make it in the end, they was meant to make it. It's like Elder Pastor Horace said recently, the Lord can wake you up just right before the missiles come because you just believe. You know? You had something?
Because the elder said that the elect, all right, the Most High gave the elect to Yahweh Shah. All right, so this Revelation chapter 14 and verse 1, look and lo, and a lamb stood on Mount Zion.
A sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel only. All right, Yahweh Shah, go ahead.
And with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their forehead.
And you know what? Just read it in the Greek. It's gonna say, it says the father's name, but it says also in his son's name. In his name. Having his father's name and his name written in their foreheads, man. Hey, get you an NIV Bible. It's gonna say the thing. You know, because they want to call themselves, you know, also going back to the Greek as much as they could. Read it in the NIV. You'll see it. All right? So we belong to Yahweh Shah and the Father, man. So brothers that woke up, they got that seal in their foreheads, man. Okay? That the Wah in Ezekiel 9:4, man. Okay, go ahead.
This St. John 17 and 6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me.
Woo! Manifested. And can brother get Amos and also Colossians? So he say he's manifested. Read it again.
St. John 17 and 6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me.
Right.
And
so he made known, or he revealed, man. He revealed the name unto us, man. All right, his own name and the name of the Father, man. That's also in Psalms, the 22nd chapter. Okay, read it. Same thing reiterated in Hebrews, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. It says, and they have kept thy word.
And that's the key point, man. He said, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And his word is not his only, it's the Father's, man. You know, so it's a chain of command, it's a protocol. And it tells you in the book of Acts how the men that believed on Yahweh Shah, they continued in the apostles' doctrine. What are we doing? So we won, man. We're one. And if people want to talk about, you know, the Holy Spirit, we also have the Holy Spirit, man. So are we a part of the Trinity now? No. That's false doctrine, man. Okay? These three entities are separate, but they agree. And we got them all, man. And that's why we say, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. We say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, because the Father in the scriptures, the Son in the scriptures, and the Holy Spirit, man. And they all work together in the heavens, man. Okay? But the point is, like the elder did a lesson, you got to respect that hedge, man. Because see, the holy angels, they're a part of this thing too. When we get them revelations, it was actually the Lord using them to work through the apostles to seal us, you know? But it's more on that, or that's it?
It's a little more, verse 7. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee.
That's it. That's it. And he was living proof of it, man. The greatest man that ever lived, our greatest example. So we see in real time that he exists, man. Beginning with his Father. He is, and then dealing with his Son, he is salvation, man. Okay? Them names real. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai? Okay? Go ahead out.
Verse 8, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out of thee.
Yeah, and that's the point right there. That's the whole point. We were talking about it earlier, man. Before we started our live show yesterday, how pretty much Yahweh Shai agreed to the contract that he made with the Father, man. Yeah. What he would have to do, a list of things that he would have to do for him to gain that inheritance spoken of in Psalms 2nd chapter. Okay? So that was set up from the beginning. Same thing with us. When Yahweh Shai brought us forth, it was certain list of things we had to do. Like it tells you in 2nd Esdras, even when the number of seeds is fulfilled in you. So we had to come back through so many reincarnations, receiving a portion of the Spirit again, and living out our lots, man. Dying from Jake, killing us while we prophesying, catching hell, being in the mountains, whatever the case may have been, man. Fleeing for your life, all right? Being on the move, okay? But see, this is that last incarnation, man. The last reincarnation, because after this, we're going to be immortal, okay? So, just like the Lord, he experienced his hour of temptation, now we're about to experience it.
Right.
During the downfall of America, and that's key. That's why we started off with 2nd Esdras, man. Okay, 16. Okay, what was that on that?
Yeah, that was
the point. You had something? Yeah, real quick. Bro, got Colossians 1:6.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing.
Yeah, so the Most High, he's too far beyond to talk to you regular people, man. All right? He gonna send us a king as messengers, you know? And he says his eyes are too pure to behold iniquity, man. Like it says, I want to say that's what's that in Habakkuk, all right? You know, so he ain't gonna deal with man, you know, one-on-one, man. He gonna use his men. He gonna use his angels, and he gonna use his men. Now, certain men he dealt, you know, on a level with that, you know, dealing with him directly. You had Moses,
yep.
All right? But everybody ain't on the level, man. You know what I'm saying? And we respect that order. And that order gonna be feared too, man. For you guys that came up against the apostles throughout the years, y'all gonna die in freak accidents, man. And we gonna hear about it or see it as it's being streamed live from cell phones, man, smartphones, you know. The Lord, he gonna make examples just like he did with them men that came up against Moses. We gonna see that same thing play out. And for those of y'all that just came up against us, but you know, you came up against the apostles, you know, you came against the top along with us too. You know, you got to pay for that, man. All right, go ahead up.
It says, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
But yeah, but going back to the point, it said that the Lord, he's not going to make a move. He's not going to bring that judgment until he sends his prophets, man. Okay? He don't need to do nothing. Why is he the Most High? What the hell he got to prove to you for? He made you, man. He made us. He is, all right? He don't got to prove it. What tells you in Romans, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, which the Godhead, that goes into the power, you know, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Okay, because it's his divinity. You know it's a higher power just being understood by what you see, man. All this didn't make itself. Like Esau, the so-called white man, tells us, man. All right? Go ahead. But yet he said he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man, which are us. All right? Ain't no way you just wake up in the morning and do this, man. You know? This is all through divine intervention, man. Okay? Let it sit on there, bro. You got something? Like, go ahead.
It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the Most High has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
And that's a confidence in the Spirit, knowing that your labor is not in vain. Because at the end of the day, it's certain men that we teaching that's about to be beamed up. And it's going to woo you. At the end of the day, Lord will, we make it. You know what I'm saying? But along with that, the men you bringing in, that you don't even know those watching you the whole time, man. You got, you know, brothers, they may get caught up in the view count. That view count don't matter. You may get like 1 or 2 views, man. But guess what? Like the Lord set that up, first and foremost, to prove if you sincere, to prove your faith. But also along with that, what if those 1 or 2 people, let's say you got 5 or 10, what if all them part of your elect? You know? Because you can get thousands of views, what if none of them part of your elect? You know? But you got like 1 or 2 people, because it said how the importance of 1 elect, man. You know, if you having, you know, 100 sheep, or you got let's say 99, you lose 1, you gonna go and look, man. You gonna look for that lost sheep. So 1 elect matters, man. Just 1 member of the elect is that important, man. You know, so that brother's getting beamed up. You did your job, man. I'm roughly paraphrase. We can find the exact parable. You know, what's that? Having 99 sheep. Yeah.
Said Luke somewhere. I think it's Luke.
But yet it shows you how precious 1 of the elect are, man. And then it said in heaven, which we will just get it. No, I don't want to. Get brother blue letter. Or we can get something else so brother get it.
This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 26. Even the mystery which has been hid from ages.
Going back to the secret, all right?
And from generations.
Right. Because really it was hidden for over 2,000 years, man. For over 2,000 years, this knowledge has been lost, man. You know, or rather preserved. It's been hidden, okay? And that's why it says in Revelation how the Lord has a name written that no man knew but he himself. It was like that for a while, for over 2,000 years, because even during the Dark Ages or the Byzantine Empire, there were a lot of us that claimed to be Israelites, but Jake was still going off. A large portion of us was, you know, claiming Islam, being Moors, okay? We had all types of wars in Europe. Watch that movie Braveheart, okay? So Jake, as a whole, still didn't have the truth. And dealing with you northern tribes. Y'all was over here in the Americas. Y'all kept the laws at first, but what happened? You deviated, all right? You watch the movie Apocalypto, you see what Jake was doing, man. That ain't just a movie. You know, you'll visit, for example, Central America. You go to Mexico, they'll say, well, you know, well, hey, Mel Gibson took it too far, and a lot of it's fabricated, which some of it was. But as a whole, well, you're not still sacrificing your people to a damn solar eclipse. But you're not cutting they chest open, pulling out their heart and eating it. Y'all was doing it, man. A lot of us privy to that because we study it, all right? So the Lord, pretty much like it tells you in Romans, the 11th chapter, he have concluded all of them in unbelief. Whether it was the northern kingdom, which went off first and the Lord cast them off, or the southern kingdom, which the Lord really, you know, he cast it off, you know, eventually later. You know what I'm saying? That he might have mercy on all of us, man. And that's your understanding of the Gentiles and the Jews, man. The Jews and the Gentiles, all right? Those of us that knew and the Israelite foreigners, but eventually we all fell away. You know? Now we collectively getting it back. So you see a 12 tribe sign. Because we're collectively getting it back. It ain't just Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and it ain't just the northern tribes, man. Okay?
Continuing on. But now it's made manifest to his saints.
Yes, so it was a mystery, it was a secret as to who the Israelites were, as to who the Most High is and his son, as to, you know, who Esau is. That was all a mystery, man. It was a secret. What is Babylon the Great? Who is Babylon the Great? Because you got guys out there that still think Babylon the Great is the Vatican. All right? A lot of guys think that Esau, Edom are the so-called Arabs. So this is a complete, or you think Esau is Japhet? Madness, man. so this is a mystery, but it's been revealed to the saints, which are who? The Israelites. Psalms 148 and 14, man. But in particular, the Israel of the Most High, which are the elect. You know, Romans 11 and 7, man. So Lord willing, that's us. Okay? We just gotta continue. You know? That was it. Right?
It's Luke 15, starting at verse 3. And he spake this parable unto them, saying, what man of you, having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doeth not leave the 99 in the wilderness?
So it was 100 sheep. Yep. Yeah. Right. Read again.
Luke 15 and 4. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, will not leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after that which is lost?
Yeah, the whole reason why he was saying that, because he was equating it with the Israelite foreigners. Like, y'all 99, y'all know. These people don't know. And Jake was actually looking at them like they was from another nation, man. If you know the history. We talking about the Maccabean period earlier, man. You know, the period of the Maccabees, you know, and it even speaks of Rome in there too. So you got the Greeks and the Romans, man. All right? But Jake got turned out, okay? So up until when the Lord came, man, most of them still knew, but there was a large portion of them that was casted off, man. All right? But the Lord really, that's also written for us in the future, because it's talking about us today, man. We represent that one collectively. All of us got casted off, man. You know? And you Jason and Demona, just because y'all in the land of Israel, they don't make y'all better than us. And y'all still gotta basically get in the military, man. You're not accepted over there. Okay? You still a nation not desired, all right? Until the Lord comes. You can't offset the prophecies, man. Or you can't supersede the prophecies, you know? Go ahead out.
Yep. It says, and when he found it, and when he had found it, he laid it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he cometh home, he called together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost.
Yeah, so you gotta think about it, man. It's a celebration in the heavens for these men that are waking up, man. You know, when every time the Lord taps into one of the elect spirits, you know, they get that one thing to trigger them, that put them in remembrance of everything from the past, man. They wake up. That Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Yahweh along with the holy angels, rejoicing, man, over that one individual. So this ain't a thing of numbers, man. You know, you got it, bro.
Verse 7, I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth more than over 99.
Yeah. More than 99 just person.
Which need no repentance.
Yeah. Yep. So basically, you know, when you think about our people, and especially dealing with the wicked scribes and Pharisees and Sadducees, they definitely didn't want to accept the Israelite foreigners, man. But then also dealing with the disciples at that time, before they were apostles, they weren't on a level of a discernment to know who an Israelite foreigner was as opposed to a heathen. But they got that understanding when the Lord went back to the heavens and they received the Holy Spirit, man. The Lord was only on the level to go to Samaria and be able to know, like, that's our people. He told them, go none the way the Gentiles or to any city of the Samaritans, because they weren't on the level yet. You know, just go to them that know right now. But when he went back, well, what did he happen? All right? You got Cornelius, you got the Ethiopian eunuch, you got many other men, certain Grecians, with the Hellenized Jews, okay? Certain women, there was Hellenized Jews, you know? All right, so you seen all that really coming to fruition when you read the book of Acts, you know, forward, man, okay? And going back to Cornelius represented us, man. You know, you break his name down, man, because Cornelius, when you go on Edom Online, we go to Edom Online, can brother get that? Cornelius, really quick. Actually, you know what? No, get colonel. Because Cornelius means colonel anyway. You get the word colonel, and it's gonna say it differently, but it's gonna remind you of Cornelius, man. Because we gonna see what Cornelius really means, man.
Yeah, this is Ephesians 2:19.
Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners.
Wait a minute. Ye are no more strangers and foreigners. And what he tell them? 1 Corinthians 12 is it 2? Ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led. Because it tells you, what did it tell you in the curses? Deuteronomy 28:64. The Lord shall scatter you among all people, from the one end of the earth even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. You know, we became heathens. Our circumcision was made uncircumcision, man. Okay? Read it again.
It says, Ephesians 2:19, now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners,
Gentiles,
but fellow citizens of the saints and of the household of the Most High.
that wild olive tree being partaker of the fatness of his own olive tree. Because he's of the same genus, the same species, and the same people. You can't grab something in that ain't of that same species, man. You have an actual other nation, man. So this ain't for Esau, all right? This ain't for the so-called white man. This ain't for the so-called Arabs, Ishmael. It ain't for you Elamites, you so-called East Indians. It ain't for you real Japhites. Now some of our people among you, and our people are among all the nations. Right. Deuteronomy 20:64. But the Lord, he's making a separation, man. All right? The people that's going to be saved, they ain't heathens, they're Israelites. Right. All right? And they're not Christians, they're Israelites.
That's right.
Right? They follow the Messiah, man. And they still follow the Messiah. They follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. Right. All right? Was they doing that? All right, go ahead, brother.
It's the word kernel. It means from the root of corn, seed.
Seed. Seed. The seed of who? Brother, get Psalms 22 and 23. All right, go ahead.
It says seed, grain. Seed, kernel, a grain.
Yep.
What did it say? It gives you the actual word too. Yeah, but it's all good, you know.
But in so many words, I think it's another definition. But for kernel, it's gonna say like Cornelio. It's another way of saying Cornelius. All right. My brother got Psalms 22.
Yeah. The Psalms 22 and 23. Ye that fear the Lord, praise him. All ye the seed of Jacob, glorify him and fear him. All ye the seed of Israel.
The key point is the seed of Jacob. The seed of Israel, which is what Cornelius represented, man.
Right.
The seed of Israel that was casted off, that was brought back. So that was basically the forerunner or the door opener for us coming back. That's why, even though Apostle Paul, he was the apostle sent forth out to the Israelite foreigners, he wasn't the first one to do it. It was an order to it. The Lord had Apostle Peter do it first because he was letting you know this is sure that it's happening, man. This is the beginning of it. And then after this, I'm gonna make Apostle Paul, do it, But that was the order, okay? So that was the bringing back of the Israelite foreigners, man. The gathering of the Israelite foreigners. Us coming back in the fold, man. And a lot of people were offended at that, but just like y'all offended today. And even when you see confusion in the face, guess what? That's in the scriptures, man. If you don't like it, you gotta take it up with the Most High, man. Right.
This is Romans 11, starting at verse 25. It says, for I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, which ye should be wise in your own conceits. That blindness in part is happening to Israel.
Yeah. So you should not be ignorant of this mystery and wise in your own mind, man. Because you want every Israelite to look like you. Every Israelite ain't gonna look like us, man. You gotta accept the fact that we were scattered, we were in various captivities, and Jacob's fruitful, and guess what? Jake likes variety. And Jake's gonna have sex with any type of nation of women he's surrounded by. And after a while, even though it's gonna be the same lineage, the same line, because through the man, the seed is gonna look different. It's still the same seed. But it's not going to be that predominant Israelite look that we had when we came out of Egypt. We're going to look different now. All right? But that's the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And like Ayasha brought up about a year or two ago, the Lord used the scattered Israelites and the confusion of face to preserve the seed of Israel, man. Because if Esau was able to identify and pick out, just at face value, know who every Israelite is, it's easy for him to pick us off, man, and take us out. All right? Go ahead, bro.
And it says, and also, matter of fact, let me read over.
Yeah, come on.
For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery.
Hey, going back to the mystery which I've been here from ages. Go ahead.
Hey, let me grab something else real quick. Just kind of build off that, because the Apostle Paul was set up as a stumbling block. This 2 Peter 3 is starting at verse
That's it.
15. An account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to the wisdom given unto him, have written unto you.
And the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, because it's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. You know, because we're ready to get up out of here right now.
Right.
But guess what? It's still certain things that got to be fulfilled, and dealing with the Israelite foreigners, let's still wake up. You know, it's like, you know, Elder Pastor Hart, he's been going into that lately. You know, a lot of them different, Thailand fighters, the fighters from Thailand, a lot of Jakes in the Philippines that you wouldn't know that was Jakes, you know, and along with these other regions that we may not know about, like certain remote places on the earth, like damn, it's Israelites there, you know, it's gonna be like that. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood.
Yep, it was meant to be a stumbling block, you know. Go ahead.
Which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures, until their own destruction.
Yeah, like Zabak, man. You know, he can't understand the concept of Israelite foreigners, but he can't understand the chip too. Yeah. The mark of the beast, man. You know, because of the hardness of his heart. Because really, Jake don't want to be wrong for all them years, man. They don't want to accept that the closer you get to the end, the knowledge is made more clear, man. Right. It says now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. So you really gonna see things more clear the closer you get to the end, man. Because the truth, even though it's one truth, it evolves, and then you understand. You begin to understand the more pure breakdown of things, man. Okay, but
yep, yeah. Back in Romans 11 and 25. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits, that blindness and part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles come in. Yeah, so it says that blindness in part has happened to Israel, man. And you see that happening right now with the 2/3 of our people, man. The Lord is going to blind 2/3 of our people until the missiles come, man. So it says that blindness in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles become in, which let you know at one point in time, we would all be Israelite foreigners. But then he will wake the Gentile state of mind. Okay? But it said until the fullness of the Gentiles become in, which that's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? That's when all Israel really going to wake up, man. That's when they're going to come into this thing. Go ahead. And so all Israel shall be saved.
That's the proof. You know?
That's plain, man. Hey, somebody see the word Gentile right there. The scriptures come right back to tell you that it's lumped together as all Israel.
Yeah, because you got guys, they'll try to link that with what it says in Luke, how Jerusalem shall be trodden down to the Gentiles, but that's not what that's talking about, man. You know? That scripture in Luke is actually talking about the actual heathens treading down our land, man, until they're destroyed. And until our kingdom is established. Then we get our land back. It's showing you Amalekites ain't fulfilling the prophecy of the Israelites coming back to their land, man.
Right.
Y'all them Gentiles don't try to lose that land, you know, until your time is up. But that's talking about, you know, a lot of our people being blind until they come into this thing, man. Whether you come into it on this side or, you know, according to your order, you have to die and come back, and you ultimately come into it in the kingdom. Okay? That's why we don't feel bad that a lot of Jakes like died, man. Whether we were close to them, you know, went to school with them, related to them, your closest brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, whoever, you know, your biological parents, you understand that they're going to come back. We understand the concept of death, man. The world don't understand the concept of death. We understand reincarnation, man. Right. And the way we break down reincarnation, it shouldn't be far-fetched to you, man. Yeah. Okay? We don't tell you you're going to die and come back as a bird or a fly or a frog or a cow like Elam tell you. Okay? We tell you you're going to come back as the same person within the same nation. Okay? And if you're a Hebrew Israelite, hey, you should want to get this thing now. You shouldn't want to be in the lot of having to die and come back, man. Because you got to bear the shame of not accepting the word on this side.
Yeah.
You know? Brother, got
That's
something?
it. Yeah. I'm going to finish it off, but I want to say something too. Just like the elder was going into reincarnation, even nature itself shows you reincarnation, man. Like a tree, you can have one tree in your yard, and that tree died, man. It died in the winter. But that same tree come back to life. It started blossoming, showing leaves and fruit and whatever according to that tree, man. That in itself is life, you know? It ain't like another tree just spring up in its place. It's the same tree going through the cycle of life. So that in itself shows you reincarnation. But it's more in verse 26. It said, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
And the precept of that is in the book of Isaiah. You know? And it's talking about Yahushua redeeming Israel, man. You know, so it ain't no way for you other nations to get in, man. Because we are in the rebuilding of that third temple. Yahshua is going to be outside of it. Point blank, period, man.
Chapter 2, starting at verse 11. Wherefore remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called of circumcision by that which is called a circumcision in the flesh made by hand.
You know, all type of madness, committing adultery, eating pork, shrimp, catfish, lobster, crawfish, you know, etc., man. You know, all type of madness, man. Jay was, you know, running trains on women, you know. Hey, Jay was out there, gang banging, you know, selling drugs. But if we come in this truth, it ain't nothing you can say against us, man. That's why it says, who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? Because the Lord already knew he would set up his men to come from different backgrounds to get that gonna be changed like us, man. Is it Joel or Michael? It said we should walk in the name of his God, and we should walk in the name of our God, henceforth even forever. Because see, they're not gonna be changed. It's gonna be naturally in them to be rebellious throughout the millenniums, you know. And so, but it's gonna be a perfect order, man, without Esau. A perfect interrupted rule without Esau. The Lord don't need you in this earth, man. Okay? You better get kicked out of his house. Go ahead.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 2, Romans chapter 5 and verse 2. By whom also we have access by faith unto this grace, therein we stand.
You got access to the source, man. Everyone on this earth don't got a lifeline to the heavens, man. Okay? Hey, what was that one show that was called? They'd be like, yeah, chick was like, you are the weakest link. But you had the option, like, you get a lifeline to help you with, what was it called?
It was called Green. Oh, no, it was called the weakest link.
It was called the weakest link? Okay, so like, but basically, yeah, you had that, you know, the one chick that hosted the show. But basically, you know, for the people that was participating, you had the option of, you know, calling a lifeline to help you answer a question, man. They can give you clues. So that's Yahweh Shemi Awashai, Bashim Kakudash, assisting us from the heavens, man, while we down here. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High.
Yeah, because you see the light at the end of the tunnel, man. You know it's a kingdom coming, even though we don't see it with bodily eyes. Because all this shit gonna be destroyed. These people you see walking around, they gonna be destroyed. These trees, these cars, these buildings. Brother, get Malachi, Bible Shah, Malachi 4. We can go back to 2nd Ezra, Lord willing. But everything we see is about to be gone, man. It's gonna be the biggest desert on the planet Earth, man. Okay, you got it.
Romans 5 and verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also.
And see, and that's the hard part of this truth. Because it's easy to come out here and scream on camera, call so-called white man the devil. Because you got a lot of Jakes that came in this thing, they really thought that's what this thing was really about. That's why we don't see them around anymore. You know, because the elder brother tell you, like, we've seen guys come in and go out. It's like you got the revolving door, just go in, just go right back out, man. You know, because this truth, it's a filtration system, man. Your spirit is being filtered when you come in this thing, man, either the Lord can purge those unwanted properties out of you, or just purge you out this truth. Because you wasn't meet for repentance, man. And that shows you that the majority of the people on planet Earth, they really don't know this Bible, man. Because the one you call God and the one you call Jesus Christ, they don't love everybody, man. Even those bad people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the Lord don't love all y'all, man. He hates you, man. Okay? King David said, "Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee." You damn Baptist church members, you quick to read Psalms 23, but read that in the Psalms, Psalms 139. Read 139 in the Psalms, all right? Y'all don't know shit, man. And there ain't no so-called curse word if you offended by our words, man.
Right.
All right? Brother got what they had. Who else still reading?
Okay. It says, back in Romans 5:3, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope.
Patience and experience. You got experience in these things because we proved our soul in the world, and we're also proving our soul in this truth, man. And ultimately, in the truth, that's really when you getting tried. Because yeah, the Lord tried your hearts when you was in the world, but none of us knew the Most High. Even if you knew about Israel, we didn't know the Most High. You didn't know Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You may have known a couple things.
We just knew tradition.
Yep.
You know, people that knew they were Israelites growing up pretty much knew the traditional aspects.
That's it.
As you always said, Jake, you know, World War I, World War II, they'll fight in the military, they'll go to Egypt to find out who they are, and come back and start a temple. So you know, or either going back to slavery, you had Israelites that knew who they were, they started temples, and you know, they had the grandson and taught their grandson, but really you only knew the traditional aspects of where you came from.
Yep.
But see, they started with the apostles of Great Millstone. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is dwelling in us, man.
That's it.
We actually have access to Yahweh, to the Father of the universe, man.
Yeah, a lot of these temple goers don't have it.
Yep.
You know, they just got the facade of being Israelites, and that's not what this thing is about, man. You know, that's not what it's about. Because we here to magnify Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the earth, man. Because guys wanna, you had that one guy that got on the scene that ITR was talking about. You know, they brought up Albert Bivens, and then one particular cat, you know, that so-called knew Albert Bivens, he kept calling him Pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop Bivens. You know, you had another guy, the other guy, he spoke more well of him. He spoke more well of Elder Albert Bivens. But basically, you know, he was bringing up the commandment keepers, and you had the one guy, another guy, it was three individuals. But the last guy, he was talking shit about him too. Trying to make it seem like them so-called Jews got the real Hebrew, man. You know? Yeah, there ain't no way, man.
If I can just say this right quick, and I don't think I can't remember if I saw that particular video, but if those fake Jews had a real Hebrew, why is it talk that if you speak German, you can pick up on the Yiddish? That's the real Hebrew. How can a German understand it, man? Somebody that speaks German understand that Yiddish, man.
Yeah, it's a mix of different European and Slavic languages, man. When you get into it, you know, so that ain't it. Even a lot of you Jakes that's, you know, really so-called deep in Israel, y'all believe that, man. You believe Yiddish is the real Hebrew, okay? So you can come to find out that the men that really had the truth through the Spirit are the men of Great Millstone, and we know that Yahweh Shai, he is the truth, but we got access to him, man. All right, go ahead.
Romans 5 and verse 5, and hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of the Most High is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, which is given unto us.
Yeah, so your labor is not in vain, man. Your labor is not in vain. And like it tells you in the law, in Deuteronomy, don't forget and beware lest thou forget those things which thine eyes have seen, man. Because you've seen things for you brothers, man. You've seen it. A lot of these fallouts, but really all of them, the Lord showed them stuff, man. Whether it was chariots, whether it was certain revelations, man. You know, angels, you know, them getting held down, attacked by demons. They've seen it. So you got the actual proof too. You got the proof, and that's why we're really presence of hope. Yeah, faith, it's all about what we don't see, but then on top of that, if you're in this thing for a minute, he does show you things. he shows you them secrets. Like I was telling the brother Ayasha, one of the lessons we did, you watch, I want to say it's the last Saw movie that came out. Or it was a Saw before that. Like you got the one guy, Jigsaw. Basically, he was, you know, he was a serial killer, but you know, like the way he was doing it, he was actually judging people. Because like he wasn't getting them for nothing. He was getting them for certain wickedness they did. But it was one guy, basically, he did a butterfly effect or reverse chronology. It's like when they show you, like when you watch movies, they'll show you the plot of the movie in the beginning of it. So basically, like when you watch like the last end of the series of the Saw, they basically went back to the beginning, showing you how they had that guy locked up. It was like a basement or something, or like a shower room, but his leg was locked up, but his only option that he had was to cut his leg off.
Right.
So that was the sacrifice he had to make.
Yeah.
But they didn't show you the part where, you know, what Jigsaw, he basically came later on and picked that guy up and nursed him back to life, you know, healed his leg, and basically he became an employee of Jigsaw. So he basically tried him, and like, now you worthy to work for me. And then he said, because you've been faithful and you've been with me throughout all this time, I'm gonna show you my secrets. But that's how the Most High deals with us, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. All right.
I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
I was just going to the point where we got that access to your house side, which is actually to your house. Scripture tell you your house side the door. Now this Matthew 27:51, and behold, the veil of the temple was rent and plain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent. Yeah, and that's dealing with, you know, after Yahushua died, what happened?
Veil of the temple rent.
Veil of the temple rent. And that was symbolic to the access that we were going to have. You know?
Yeah, he was the ultimate high priest. He would be that. Well, it tells you, but Hebrews, the way to the holiest of all was not made perfect yet, because the Lord told Moses, basically, the pattern of how I want you to make the tabernacle, you know, the whole layout, do it according to the pattern of what you see on the mount. And that was really set up for the pattern of what's really in the heavens, man. You know, that was really what that was all about. You know, even dealing with the Ark of the Covenant, you know, which is in the Holy of Holies, that really represented Yahushua, him being our access to the spiritual realm, man. Because they even show you like movies, Raiders of the Lost Ark, how the Ark of the Covenant was like an antenna. And they was like, man, what is this technology? Like what is this, you know? But like they was wooed by it, but that was a form of ancient technology that we had to communicate with the Most High, man. You know? Similar like with the Urim and the Thummim, you know? But going back to the high priest, but showing you what the high priest, he had the breastplate on with the 12 tribes, you know, showing you that the Lord was out. He was the access for Israel to be connected back to the Father, man. That's what this movie is all about. Point blank, period. If the kingdom of heaven is for you damn heathens, why in the kingdom of heaven are the names of the 12 tribes of Israel written on the gates of the kingdom of heaven? You don't see Edom on there. And when you got the table of nations on this side, you don't see Edom, Elam, Ashur, Aram, you know, Moab, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, Cush. You don't see that, man. You know, but you see our names. All right.
Hey, can I make a point too, Al? Yeah. When you consider those gates, that's showing who is access. Like for an example, you go to a restaurant. The restroom have men, which is showing you can actually enter into those gates. You know, you go if you have women or handicapped or employees only, whatever, man. Then that means that's the person that has access to that gate. Man.
It's exclusively for that party.
And that's plain right there. That's the scriptures telling you, look, the 12 tribes of Israel is the only ones that's going to have access to the kingdom.
And you Edomites, you bitter as hell, but like Brother Ayah said, you got to eat it. You got to eat that bitterness, man.
Yeah, put on your little handkerchief, put your handkerchief up there.
Yeah. It's like the Matrix.
Roll up your sleeve.
You got you between the red and the blue pill. Take that red pill, man. You know?
That's it.
Because y'all want to be in denial. You know, but that shows you really like there was two polarities, like you choosing the lesser evil. Because like Esau's system, that's really what this thing is all about, man. Yeah. When it comes to Satanism, like you trying to choose like a lesser evil. All these motherfuckers wicked, man. A Democrat, a Republican, somebody conservative, a liberal. If you're choosing a lesser evil, all y'all the devil, man.
Right.
All y'all the devil. And we don't care if you Edomites in America, you Edomites in Russia, you Edomites in Germany, France, Spain, Portugal. All y'all the devil, man.
Right.
All right? And all y'all going to slavery.
That's right.
Except for these Edomites here, they gonna die. But guess what? They gonna come back and they going to slavery too.
They're gonna be born into slavery.
Born into slavery, which is even better, man.
Yep, yep.
We want to get you when you're young and fresh.
That's right.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, that was it on that one.
Okay, come on. Get that Sirach, brother. See, and did you add something? Because you got a couple over here, right? Okay, come on. Start at the top.
All right. Get us Sirach chapter 36 and 1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Yeah, and that's what we're about to see happen, man. That's what we're about to witness. See, we know Yahweh Shah exists, but see, the fear got to be on everybody. The Lord wants everybody to fear. All y'all gonna know, okay? Point blank, period, man. Because it's not gonna be a question as to who or why or, you know, what's doing in the old world or the own world. You got Egypt in the areas, they knew about what the Lord did to Egypt. They heard about it. Their great name.
I got something, baby.
All right.
This Joshua 9, it says, and they said unto him, from a very far country, thy servants are come because of the name of the Lord thy power, for we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt.
That's it. That's it, man. And you know, it ain't gonna be no supplanting. There's a lot of y'all gonna pretend like y'all gonna believe, you know, and a lot of y'all just gonna straight up be rebellious. We gotta put y'all down, okay? You're gonna get put down, man. Yeah, and it tells you after the missiles hit, it's gonna be men they're not gonna refuse to stop serving idols, man. That's in Revelation, man. You know, so hey, during this transition period, it's gonna be a lot of death, man. A lot of examples. Well, King David, Moab, right, it was with the 3 lions. He had meted out 3 lions. He put down that one. It was one, right? You know, so that's we gonna do stuff like that, man. Okay, you don't think we gonna do it? This the house of David, man. You know. And guess what? If Esau had his opportunity, he would do it to us. Yeah. He's doing it. Yeah. Well, he's doing what say, whosoever slave Cain, vengeance shall be taken on 7-fold, man. You know? And it said, well, Tubal came, was 70 times 7, you know? So, and Esau, and he gave you a glimpse of that. Well, he doing it, period. He doing it in the Middle East. He did it to the Southern Kingdom. But when he came over here, establishing his New World Order, we got the Northern tribes first. And one so-called Taino, or one so-called Mayan, or one so-called Inca killed just one Spaniard, or one conquistador, you know? One so-called Portuguese conqueror. Guess what? They come for the whole village. Yep. Burn them all to hell, man. You know? So, what you think we gonna do? You know? Hey, role reversal is a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. All right? You know? And then whenever brothers ready to step in, I know the Spirit on brothers speak too. You know? It's going, you know, with it. But it was some more Sirach 36, right? Was they on that? What you had?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Okay, but you had something? Okay, go ahead.
Yep. This book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, is known by the judgment which he executed.
He's known! He's known! So when America is destroyed, when this bitch is blown to hell and back, he's gonna be known. No, and not only that, but the fact that he's gonna be here through the presence of his son, okay? Through the presence of his son, because he said, Yahweh said, he's gonna come in the glory of his Father with the holy angels, man. The Father gave him the keys, man. He gave him the keys, all right? Full access. So it's as if the Father, it's as if he's coming. But he gave all that power to his son, man. It shows that the Father, he has, it's not even a word, but unfathomable for the fact to say every eye shall see him, man. The passengers on the plane, and it's split up into 6.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see more of these sightings and anomalies happen all over the earth, man. This is only the beginning. Because when the Lord make his world debut, and them ships He gonna be in the biggest one it's compared to a mountain, man.
Yeah.
Not to mention you got that flood of those other ships. All right, so he's gonna be made known through that judgment, through the missiles and them laser beams from them chariots, man. All right, go ahead, Well,
I got some real. What that was it on? I got some real quick. The book of St. John. This
hey,
oh, y'all got it?
yeah, brother, so
Okay,
he brought that out.
This is Sirach, chapter 40 and 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. Verse 10, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood.
Yeah, that's the whole question. The question is, who's the one that's doing it? Because we were told these fake ass churches, that anytime something bad happened, that the devil did it. Oh, that's the devil. Oh, that's Satan. You stupid asses. You giving Satan too much credit. The Most High did it. And you know what? A true, even though they're the devil, but a true devil worshiper and a true Satanist, they know that. That's why they hate the Most High, man. That's why they hate the Most High. They'll be like, well, your God, because they know the Bible better than you so-called Christians. But they'll be like, your God, he's a mass murderer. Your God, he done did this. He's responsible for wars, all this and that. It's the truth. But guess what? The mystery of all that, he does all that, but he's still righteous. Why? He's the Most High, man. He's the Most High. Okay? Okay, brother.
Yeah, this Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me. All right, this Deuteronomy 32 and 38. It says, 36 says, for the Lord shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants.
Yeah. So, and you know what? When you read the New Testament, it was going into that, man. All right? Well, so Kwan Zahar brought that out yesterday, man. You know, see, everything was prophesied at the beginning, going back to the reverse chronology, which that's in the scriptures, declaring the end from the beginning, man. You know, go ahead,
It says, when he sees that their power is gone.
What time are we in? That's why we woke up.
Right.
When you see if the power is gone, how did you so-called Negroes get to America? Cargo slave ships.
Right.
You was in slavery, you had no power. No power. When he see if the power is gone, you cannot control your families being separated. You couldn't control your babies being used as alligator bait. Your women having their stomachs cut open, feet is taken out, stuffed on, man. A so-called African dowser game. You being made a circus of. Your baby's getting hit at a damn carnival. And you forgot.
Right.
You want to forgive Esau?
Right.
You want to give the devil a pass?
You know why they forgot? What's that in the book of Ezekiel, Ezra, the 10th chapter? For such in their life have received benefits.
That's it.
Y'all little college degrees, y'all little smartphones.
Yep.
All right. Y'all forgot about this place called America, man.
That's it.
Y'all forgot how y'all got here. Y'all forgot how America became great in the first place, man.
That's right.
All right. You ever go to get your nails did? Go to a beauty supply, you might have 2-3 guys financing your whole life. All right. All right. Y'all forgot, man. And you niggas, man.
Yep.
Y'all got Call of Duty. Y'all got football, basketball, sports. Which it's not wrong with watching it. But y'all niggas, y'all became kids, man. Kids focused on folly. Kids turn playtime to a damn pastime, to a damn religion, man. Being focused on real things ahead, man. Like how the hell we got up in this place? How the hell we gonna get about this place, man?
That's right.
All right. I guess, hey, real quick, can I interject right quick? Hey, Sirach, 2nd Ezra, the 10th chapter, around the 27th verse, where it says, such in their life have received the benefits.
That's why the scripture says, a gift destroys the heart.
Hey, that's the spirit, man. Yeah. A gift destroys the heart, man. All right. And above that, it says what? Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. I know y'all saw the Matrix. The whole point of the Matrix is showing you, look, we created this system to where these niggas didn't know that was in slavery. Then he showed them a battery. A battery is energy.
Right.
So this corporate America basically uses human beings as an energy source for slavery. All right. Capitalism is using human labor for to make money. All right. So this new capitalism, this new form of slavery, we're gonna turn these people to a human battery without them knowing.
Revelation 18, the bodies and souls of men.
Yep, the bodies and souls of men. How does it have your body and soul? Because your mind and your attention is stuck in the entertainment world. It's stuck in the media. It's stuck in your iPhone. It's stuck in social media. It's stuck on your job, man. All right, all of those things is set up to keep you from the reality that you're a slave. Because if you knew you were a slave, you would rebel against the government, man. All right.
Yeah, this on 2 Ezra 9:9. It said, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, but such as in their life have received benefits and have not known.
Yeah, the brother behind the camera, Yash was talking about it, man. We was talking about it at breakfast this morning. The Roman Empire, they came in with those Colosseums, man.
That's right.
The Roman Empire came in with their entertainment. So the colonists were always distracted. It's what they call bread and services, man. All right, so when you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, you go to a sports bar, they got the chicken, then they got about 50 screens. It's literally like 50 screens, man. And it's people playing sports, and your mind is distracted because really you are oppressed. All right, and really your mind is supposed to be focused on why and how we came over here, because it says in Ecclesiastes, no sorrow requires that which is past. Esau put all these different agents in America to make you forget about slavery. Martin Luther King, forget, Jimmy y'all just get along. We pushed it, so you think it's like being pessimistic to talk about slavery, man. You think you're being negative when you talk about slavery, man. And 400 years later, you're still in slavery. You're still at the bottom. Why? And we're institutionalized slaves now, man. All right, but you go ahead, brother.
Like you say, corporate wage slaves.
You are a corporate wage slave, man. I think 9 out of 10 management positions are so-called white men. Is that 9 out of 10 management positions are by so-called white men?
Yeah, Jake just become a supervisor, and that's the best thing going.
Yep.
For them.
What about the house market we just passed the bank? Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo has they had to give out $150 million in settlements because they're discriminated against so-called blacks and Hispanics owning homes. Out of all the races, so-called blacks and Hispanics were discriminated against for owning homes, man. And somebody get that in Hosea, please, where it says you'll be a vessel where there's no pleasure.
8 and 8.
Hosea 8 and 8, man. All right, cause y'all niggas, man.
Yep.
Y'all niggas are really an impediment to us getting into the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Y'all niggas want to think that, and these niggas, they can walk past the count like they're better than us.
Right.
Like they not affected by it. Like we the nappy-haired man, black men, and they good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then you think it'll tell you something. You think something would seep in because the regular average so-called Negro doesn't understand the housing market, doesn't understand economics. You know, everything you just said, you know, when the group of Jakes went by. Yeah. So, but you know, they showed Jake blinded.
Yeah, like we just got laid off and started cursing out the white man. Nah, man, we actually woke, man. We read the scriptures. All right, go ahead, Quad. Hosea, okay, yeah, Hosea. All right, go ahead.
Luke chapter 3 and verse 8.
Yep.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Hey, Baruch was smart. He knew something.
Right.
He was like, we are yet this day in our captivity. But he's not going to mention picking cotton. He's not going to mention picking watermelon. But he's about to say he still includes a form of captivity. All right, go ahead.
For thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Yep, for a reproach and a curse, to be stigmatized as an unwanted person. I'm like, oh shit, here come the niggas. We all come to a restaurant, we want to eat some chicken. All the Edomites look at us, they look at each other, they give each other that look like, guess we just walked in. All right, you're a reproach. Our grandparents, hey, I tell my personal, hey, my grandma won the house back in the day. They found out she was a nigga, she didn't win that house back in the day, man. And that's a negative ripple effect, because if your grandparents own that house, guess what? She can pass that house down to your parents. The fastest way to wealth is home ownership. But that just happened to my grandma. That happened to most Jakes that came back from World War II.
Well, it say in the scriptures, a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children.
Yeah, and that's how you build wealth. That's why we don't have anything. Esau kept systematically attacking Israel after slavery. All right, so for you Jakes to think we're not oppressed. Go ahead, brother.
For a reproach and a curse.
for a reproach and a curse. You think it's a coincidence you go into a neighborhood, it's mostly Edomites and so-called white men, then the slums, it's mostly blacks and Hispanics, all right? Not Chinese and Japanese and East Indians, but it's so-called blacks, Hispanics, and then the so-called Native Americans are pushed off on a reservation, all right? You think that's a coincidence? See, Jake, man, y'all gotta stop being simple and thinking slavery just picking watermelon, man.
Right.
You are being systematically oppressed 2019, man. All right? Okay, go ahead, brother. Okay.
It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Therefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression.
Hey, you trust in oppression. Hey, when I get my food stamps, hey, when I'm taxes come back, you mean when they pay you back? Yeah. The money they already owed, the money they took for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Go back.
Yeah. When I get paid, all right, that's a homeborn servant to say, when I get paid. How much money are you making that person for them to pay you a $500 a week check, man? Hey, after slavery ended, the East Side had to figure out the closest thing to slavery was so-called capitalism, but it's the plowman reaper construct. We talked about this a while back. You doing a lot of labor and all the toiling and breaking the soil, and he's on the other end with a basket getting all the benefits. So you at Walmart, you might be driving trucks, all right? What else? You might be work for any type of production manufacturing company. You've been a human robot busting your behind, but how much millions of dollars are you making in this company a year? You get paid $20,000 a year. You know? Go ahead.
It says, in perverseness, and stay thereon.
Hey, you know what? Get paid every 2 damn weeks is a perversion, man. You're supposed to get paid by sundown, man. All right? And at the end of the day. All right, go ahead.
It says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Yep.
Yeah, they're showing you this system gonna fail you, man. You know, you trust in this bitch, it's gonna fail you. Egypt gonna fail. All right?
And Egypt is failing right now.
It's failing now.
Yep. Yep. I know the elder brother. You had your precept, brother.
Okay, come. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 8 and verse 8. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
A perfect example of being a Gentile, like a be amongst the Gentiles, like a vessel where there's no pleasure. Where we at, brothers? We in Birmingham, Alabama, right? This is where you saw the black and white footage of the water hoses spraying your grandparents and shit.
Right.
They praying, they begging to be treated like humans.
Thank you.
All right, this is the same that the brothers been breaking down to me, the elder brothers breaking down to me, how the KKK marched freely, all the way to the millennium down there, freely, and if you was an Israelite touched that rope, you got your butt beat, man.
Right.
All right. So this is the same society where it said nigga water fountain, white water fountain.
Right.
Same society where it said nigga sit right here, white sit right here. Read that again. No, go ahead.
That's the same spot that had signs up in a certain area that said nigga be out here for the sunshine.
Yep.
For the sundown.
Yep.
All right. This Hosea 8 and 8. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
See, every effect has a cause. We cheated on the Most High. We cheated on the Most High. He decked us out. He boasted about us. You know, it was like we was a beautiful woman to the Most High. Yeah. But we as a nation, one of them street niggas, man.
Yeah. Also, to lay on back when it say Isaiah 5, what more could have been done in my vineyard that I have not done. Like that did everything.
So the Most High decked out the woman, which is Israel, but she wanted the Canaanite gods, those Egyptian gods. That's why I call them like the degenerate gods, man.
Yep.
That's how I said a woman like street niggas and stuff. But guess what? When you cheated on the Most High, you dropped your ass off in the projects. And when you got dropped off in the projects in the spirit, you got treated like shit.
Say you love strangers.
Yep. So it's like, okay, Most High, you cheated on me with these Gentiles, I'm gonna drop you off where these Gentiles are. So when you are Hosea, that's the Hosea 8 and 8. Now we came to America.
Everybody.
Hey, that's why.
Hey. Religion.
Yeah, and slavery told us the same thing.
Yep.
But that was Hosea 8 and 8. He dropped us off in the hood, man.
Yep.
All right.
Hey
can I say real quick? That's why the Most High said, let your God save you. That was Jacob telling a woman, you know. Let that nigga pay that bill. Let that nigga get your help.
Yeah. You
The nigga you cheated on me with.
Same nigga starting to beat on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you start beating the woman.
Why call me? You know what I mean?
Y'all ever saw the movie Temptation by Tyler Perry? Yeah, you know, and it was about I forget the woman's name, but she also made a great debater. That's her name. Right. I can't think of her name. Basically, she was with a decent Jake. Yeah, he was doing his thing. They grew up together. You know, he was one of them Jake that was good spirited. You know, that was basically Christian about a movie. But guess what? The other Jake, man, you know, the athletic Jake, he came and he knew how to seduce her. You know what I'm saying? So he started breaking the spirit down. She started getting to him. So really what happened was, I hate to spoil the movie, but I doubt if brothers gonna see that movie anyway. You know, it's like a chick movie, but it was a good movie. But the point is, she had a good man, right? That was taking care of her. They made everything work. That was kind of like Christian, if I may. But she ended up falling for a temptation, and the temptation was that the bad boy. She fell for the bad boy. And what happened was, he started taking her down through that. But she went from being this very physical, attractive young lady to a woman. I think she started picking up bad habits. You know what I'm saying? She definitely started committing adultery.
Was he at the point he damn near wanted to kill him?
Yeah, but then I think he started beating her ass. I think he started dragging her and stuff. But the same man that she creeped on her good man for, he started turning that butt up. But at the end of the movie, get that. You still holding it?
I got that.
Oh yeah, you know, he got that hotel. Hey.
Okay.
I got the word swallow in the hotel. It's the word swallow in the Strong's H1104. And the definition says to swallow down, swallow up, and go eat up.
Hey, swallow up among the Gentiles. We don't have anything, man. We don't have no substance, man. All right? We don't have nothing to pass down our offspring. We basically got defeated by the oppression in America, man.
Hey,
all right?
And it said eat up, right?
Yeah.
And the scriptures tell you who doing the eat, man. It's Psalm 58 and 6. It says, break their teeth, O Most High, in their mouth, break out the great teeth of the young lion.
Terry,
yeah.
You know, like they might have going back to Rome, which this is Rome all over. Esau got it today, man.
This power structure, it capsulized the eating of Jake, man. Yeah. Like this society itself feeds off us, man.
Feeds off us, yeah.
Yeah, if Jake was to just draw back, and this place it'll fall apart.
The 12 tribes. I hate loud
the money, man. Especially the spirit.
You know, you got the Northern Kingdom, they got the agricultural. And the Northern Kingdom is down there in the kitchen of every restaurant. Yep. All right? And like I said, they're responsible for the lunchroom in the grocery store. All right? Hey, Jake heavy on that manufacturing, that production. Jake out here driving these trucks. Hey, Jake out here selling your drugs, falling for your traps, going to jail. That's lucrative. Prison industrial complex. It's a lucrative business.
Number one business in America.
Jake over there worshiping Christmas and rapping Caesar for a year. That's a $250 million a year business, man.
Installing their internet, installing their cable.
Yep. Installing your internet, installing your cable, get sick, going to Esau. That pharmaceutical industry. That's $1 billion industry. So Jake drew back from all that. Like the brother said, your system would collapse.
Yeah, like Easter today, the so-called Easter shit, all the Easter baskets up in Jacksonville. Everybody got their baskets set up in the hood. Yep. You know? Jake is the one that thrives. Jake the one that actually, Elder going into, keep this motherfucker alive. We're the salt of earth. Like, without Jake, it ain't gonna be no life. You know?
Like, you had Cinco de Mayo coming up, right? And the time going by fast. But here we are, most of us in Southern Kingdom, most of us are so-called Negroes. But guess what? Jake gonna be in the Mexican restaurant doing Cinco de Mayo, pumping money in that economy, man. You know, Jake gonna get his hard-working slave money back from taxes a couple months ago and give it right back to Esau, man. He was all in the malls and buying them cars, giving it right back to Esau. Something the elder brother said, man. Without Jake, if Jake jumped back from the society, Esau through. Esau buying stuff off internet, like Esau buying used appliances, man. Jake that tried to like buy new stuff, that brand names. Esau becoming a minimalist. You know what I'm saying?
Esau riding bikes and shit
Yeah,
like
he
that.
riding bikes, being fearfully efficient.
Yep.
Jake the ones buying these new cars, getting debt, keeping his company. Going back to Israel being that woman, right?
Yeah, just real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 14. All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Yeah, hey, they just ran a train on you and left, man. And like I said, Israel was like a so-called black woman. She was Eve. It was like a woman, right? And the Most High was that good man. That was doing right by her, decked her out, spoiled her, gave her whatever she want. But she got enticed by them outside nations. She got enticed by what the Canaanites was doing, man. She got enticed by what the Hamites was doing, and them Cushites, man. All right, she got enticed by that, man. So the Lord said, shit, you wanna fuck with them, I'm gonna leave you with them, man. All right, and he left her with them, but they treated her like shit. And then the ultimate he left us with was Edom, man. Oh, Esau, worse. Yup.
Hey, real quick, can I say something? Like, you know, Jake, they put that stigma on that phrase, don't handcuff a woman, don't love you. Really, in the spirit, you fall handcuff a woman, man.
It's scripture.
Yeah, that's scripture, yeah. You don't give a woman the liberty to gad across. And that's what the Most High actually handcuffed, bound us by the laws, man. We were bound by the Most High through the law.
You know, we ultimately told the Most High, nigga, you don't own me. You don't control me.
That's what they did. That's the dynamic between a raw with a man.
Yeah. The Most High, he be showing us examples of
Yeah.
how we deal with Eve, man. The Most High, like, we was talking about the Most High, like, he don't own me, he don't control me. You know, he ain't here where he at. You might ask a woman, don't you got a man? She might say, where he at?
Yeah.
Because he might not be there at the moment. She's like, don't you got a husband? She's like, husband where he at? So that's how we was in the ancient world, man. Hey man, who saved me?
Yeah.
That was in the cut. We put the tie moose.
Yeah.
Baking cakes for the Queen of Heaven, man. In those churches. All right. All right, you got it, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 14. All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
Because you know the Most High was doing right by Israel. All right, but the lovers, those other nations, they just used them in the spirit, and they all robbed them, man. Going back to Maccabees, who have not have partaken in the spoil of Israel. So roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
All right.
They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy.
The Most High said, I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, and that ultimate wound was slavery, man. A so-called white supremacy, they came along with that, man. All right, he wounded us with the wound of an enemy, and the things that we just named prior to that wound, you got 350 years of having your nationality stripped from you, having your offspring stripped from you, seeing your woman get raped, okay? It was so bad in slavery, you know where the term motherfucker came from? All right? You had an Israelite man, right? Esau looked at a man and a woman to say, that nigga be a good pair with that bitch. But on those breeding forms, Esau breed relatives. And if he felt like that was a good pair, no matter how deeply y'all were related, he would breed y'all. So what Esau did, he'll put a bag over your head and make you have sex with a woman that he thought you was paired with, because to find out that woman to be your mother. So he'll breed you with your mother, hence the phrase motherfucker, man. And
got a lot to pay for.
It's on YouTube. The brother showed me the video, but you can look that video up on YouTube, man. All right.
Can I say something too? I say I wounded you with the wound of the enemy. That's Esau.
Yep.
Because he just swore. Esau is actually that sword and sword to death for purpose. That's why we're going over these stories.
Yeah.
You was fed by alligators. Esau that.
That's why that Black Panther shit fight the power that work. Because Esau was a sword by the Most High.
Yeah.
Real quick, somebody gets Psalm 17:13. That's why no movement ever worked against the Esau oppression, because Esau was just a belt by the Most High. All right, it was the 40 lashes. Go ahead, son.
In Psalm 17:13, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
I have wounded thee with the wound of a wicked. All back to Psalm 17:13, deliver my soul from the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, the so-called white man. All right, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, man.
Yep.
Hey, so this is the Most High using Esau to punish us, man.
Right.
And we could go into hours and hours and hours of the details of the punishment.
Yeah.
You know, you could be in this truth 30, 40 years and still pull up new information about the wickedness of Esau. Tuskegee experiment with the syphilis.
Yeah.
More, you know, it's HIV, AIDS.
Yeah.
Here we are. We in slavery, we were the strongest people, and they sent us all throughout the Americas to pick, you know, cash crops. But now after slavery, all of a sudden we got an immune deficiency disease, and we just get AIDS all of a sudden. When it was a benefit to when we were slaves, there was a benefit to reproduce Israel. But when slavery ended, it was no more a benefit to reproduce Israel. Now all of a sudden, you get a damn STD for reproducing. All right. So Esau, he has layers of wounds, man. All right. Is your brother holding something?
Yep. It's Ezekiel chapter 16,
Yep.
verse 14. And thy renown went forth among the heathen with thy beauty, for it was perfect through my comeliness, which I have put upon thee, saith the Lord power. But thou didst trust in thine own beauty, and playest the harlot because of thy renown.
So what did it mean when it said Israel played the harlot? Because that's a I may say an allegory for Israel. Because in Jeremiah 6:2 it said what? I have likened Israel to a comely and delicate woman. So what did it mean when it say Israel played the harlot, man? Or you can read on down, brother.
It says, and pours out thy fornications on every one that passeth by. His it was.
And you played the harlot. You started worshiping the gods of the other nations. That's why I was saying you started getting enticed by those heathens, man. But the Most High show us examples to the relationship with Eve on this side, the so-called black woman, man. All right. The whole thing with that big town movement, Ilmore, you know, men going their own way, starting with Tate, it's because she don't want the good guys, man. The Most High want the good guys. She wants the men that's basically like the heathens in the spirit. Somebody in the streets like the heathens in the spirit. But that's like Israel was in the ancient world, man. You was infatuated with the guys of the heathens, man. All right? And that's why Eve naturally has a rebellious spirit towards the Israelite man.
That's right, brother.
Her spirit naturally rejects your structure and your order, man.
That's right.
Her whole thing is like, nigga, you my dad, you own me, you know? But we had became like that with the Most High. We wanted to go off instinct, you know? All right? All right, go ahead, brother.
Skip down to verse 25. Thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way.
Hey, and you was going into the high places, right? Those Indian mounds?
Yeah, which would be places of worship. So,
Places of worship.
Yeah. So it'll be places Israel will build so they can worship idols, man.
Yep, so those, which is really Gadite mounds, but those, if you ever been to a mound, it's a high place.
Yeah.
You walk up close to a mound, it's like, whoa.
Well, it is a balance to it because King Solomon, he had high places built, but it's saying because the temple of the Most High wasn't made yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we use them to worship the Most High, but when Israel did it, it was on the left hand to worship these idols.
No, and that goes to show you that the Northern Kingdom, they start with those Gadites, those Native Americans, the Israelites as well, because if you walk up to an Indian mound, it's going to have a description of what the Indian mound was used for, and one of the things was a ceremony. It was a ceremonial events.
It said you had the platform mound, it said a temple mound.
It was a temple mound. So it was, you could pretty much put together, they were making sacrifices on those mounds, the same way I was mentioning in Ezekiel 16, going to those high places. If you go to Central South America, especially Central America, with the Aztec pyramids, Mayan pyramids, what were those Mayan pyramids built for? It was human sacrifice. It was sacrifice, man. So no new thing is under the sun. Where did they get that concept from, man?
Same thing.
All right, the same thing that got Northern Kingdom kicked out of Israel and sent over here, they end up doing the same thing over here, man.
Who was the same people that was in Egypt?
It was the same people in Egypt, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, and has made thy beauty to be abhorred.
Yep, made your beauty to be abhorred, man. Because you became Israel, starting with the so-called Negro, West Indians, all the way down to the so-called Mexicans. You started to worship the gods of the other nations. All right, you forsook the Most High. You forsook the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. When you look at the so-called Native Americans in that primitive state, the reason why they're in a primitive state because they love being civilized by the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. All right, go ahead, brother.
And has opened thy feet to everyone that passeth by.
Hey, what did it say in Sirach? She would open up her bow to every quiver.
Open a quiver to every arrow.
Yeah, open up her quiver to every arrow. And read that line again about the shot.
It says, and has opened thy feet to everyone that passeth by.
Like, you gotta take it into the Kemetic, man. Into the being, I'm a God, nigga. You know, you gotta take this into being Kemetic. You gotta take it into Islam. You gotta take this into Buddha.
Yep.
All right, that's opening your feet to every damn religion.
Right.
You got certain individual Israelites that have been in every damn religion.
Right.
They have been a Christian, a Roman Catholic, they're Kemetic, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness. Then you done been an atheist. All right, you done been a Buddhist. Somebody, man, this hummingbird came back as a sunflower. And you done been in every religion, man.
Talk to and fro with every wind.
Yep. You don't respect nobody like that, but that's opening up your foot to every damn nation's God, man.
Hey, talk to him, bro.
Yeah.
That's slang to Jake. They said one who should been told by everybody.
Yeah.
And the scripture had because it said passing by. That's how Jake, dude be literally passing by. These brawls and they whips and shit like that, and they be choosing. That's how it really go down. And these dudes pass by, they be choosing. You know?
Hey, and that's another, you still speaking, bro.
No, you got it.
There's another description in Ezekiel. It's the last I read it. Basically, it was like you lusted after the princes of the other nations. But it was like, you said it like it was, the Most High said it like it was a woman who saw the pictures of the princes of the other nations. And you lusted after that, man. Going back to the choosing. Because what it is, Jake be riding clean, right? But you got Eve walking down the street half naked, but she be scoping.
Yeah.
She be infatuated with how your shoes and your attire, your so-called sauce. All right, but that's a whorish characteristic to have your eyes everywhere, man. To be lusted after men like that. But that's how Israel was in the spirit. You was infatuated with the worship system of the other nations, man. All right? All right, go ahead.
And multiplied thy whoredoms.
Multiplied to the whoredoms. Another example, when the Most High gave us the law, statutes, and commandments, it distinguished us from the heathen that was around about us, the Canaanites. That's why I was like, now, don't line your hair. Don't shave your head all the way bald, man. Don't mark your body with tattoos. Because Canaan was doing that, right?
Right.
All right? This, that, and the third. Don't commit adultery. All right? But guess what? Jake on this side, they might be a Christian, a conservative, they have a daughter. And what does he do? He has strict laws for him, man. But I've seen this personally, when it turned his back, she going to whoredom. He might have his daughter wearing them long dresses. They might be part of them apostolic religions, or Pentecostal.
Yeah.
But as soon as he go to work, all right, the legs opening, man. All right, that's how Israel. That's how Israel was in the spirit. The Most High gave them laws, but as soon as Israel, thought nobody was looking or whatever it may be, all right, the legs open in the spirit, man.
Yeah. She had like little shorts on, like Buddha shorts on. Tight ass jeans on under the dress.
Yep.
She'll take the dress off on the bus or whatever.
Yeah, and they did like them at the bus stop. They had them little shorts on, but as soon as they had to go to work, we hit that bus stop. The dress coming off. The dress coming off, man. She got the whoredom attire on, man.
And every nigga out.
Yep. Yeah, she bad. She sitting this nigga out. Well, every couple of weeks she walking home with a nigga and shit, man.
Heard about what happened in the bathroom.
Hey, but you know what? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Is that I know one is
Hosea
8 and 13. You get them fucking shot. Hey, but every effect has a cause. Something had to happen for the strongest people to be in captivity by the weakest people.
This is Sirach chapter 26 and 11. Watch over an imprudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
And watch over an undisciplined daughter, man. All right, a fast daughter, they call it fast, man. All right, watch over that, man. But in the spirit, in the spirit, Israel had become a fast daughter, man. All right, she had become a fast daughter. All right, but Israel, when I know somebody who like to a comely, delicate woman, the punishment was really for the Israelite man. All right, so we committed whoredom with those other nations by worshiping their gods. And what was the result? Go ahead.
Yeah, this Hosea 8 and 13, they sacrifice flesh for the sacrifices of mine offering.
Then we go into Ezekiel 16, how we were in them high places, worshiping those other gods, making sacrifices, man. Then it tells you in Isaiah, we were under those groves, sacrificing swine's flesh. All right. Hey, now you got catfish cookout, got pork and all the meals on Sunday. All right, that goes back to Roman Catholicism, man.
Lodge among the graves. You see Jake going to visit, you know.
For my dead homies.
Yeah.
You know?
They not even there, man.
Yeah, you know, we was in a world, brothers might have did it, but we didn't know better. But in the ancient world, we knew better, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Hosea 8:13. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifice of my offerings and eat it. But the Lord accepted him not. It says, now will he remember their iniquity.
Oh, quote phrase. He will remember their iniquity. Every effect has a cause. The cause of us being here is the effect of what we did in our homeland, Jerusalem, man. Yeah. We didn't keep the house rules in Jerusalem, man. And we got kicked out the house. All right?
It says, now will he remember their iniquity and visit their sins, they shall return to Egypt.
Yep.
Can I say something too while they get that? The Lord told Israel straight up he was jealous, man. So they ain't got no excuse. You know, when he was running it down to him, it's like, look, he let him know I'm a jealous bound, man. And I want to get this real quick. It's still in Ezekiel, the 16th chapter. And the 8th verse, right? It says, now when I pass by thee, and hey, this the most I passing by them this time. You know, most I pass by you, you know?
He drove out of projects.
Yeah, see? You know what I'm saying? Now when I pass by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love. Yeah, because when we read up, she had then grown up. And that's how it be in the hood. Like, you see her look back, you know, and then as she grew up, it started blossoming, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to get it, you know? It says, thy time was the time of love. I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness. Yeah, I swear unto thee and entered into a covenant with thee, said the Lord power, and thou became mine. So that's how a Jake would do. Hey, look, you mine. You know, and that was the Most High. He laid it down. He told like, look, you mine. Through this covenant, which is the law, you became mine, man. So scripture talk about the jealousy of a man. If a man, is it in the law?
Levi, priest.
No, if a man is jealous.
Jealousy is the rage of a man.
Yeah, jealousy is the rage of a man, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So that's Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. That jealousy, he came out and said, I'm jealous, man. So there go the rage. He came in and battered us around, man. He came in the house and remembered. Wow. You know, that's how you have you remember. Yeah, go ahead.
He put that do-rag on. He had to take the garment off and put the do-rag on the white people, man. And that's a beautiful point. Because he had sex with us by way of the law, statutes, and commandments. And he laid the ground rules down, man. So he laid it down a little. I'm a jealous man. I'm a jealous power, man. Hey, you should have no other. Hey, you get with a woman, you tell her all the numbers in your phone gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you tell a woman. Hey man, just call me. I'm calling a man. You know? And we laid all the ground rules down. It was a marriage contract. But we didn't keep the contract. And he told her, look, if you don't do right by me, all this bullshit gonna happen to you. Deuteronomy 28. You know what I'm saying? We told her straight up. Well, he told us straight up.
All right. Yeah, this it's like in Exodus chapter 20. I just started verse 2. It said, I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Hey, the Most High took us up the projects, man. You know? But like you said, in the scriptures, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Because the Most High is jealous. Like you broke it down last night. Every brother has had this experience with a woman on an individual level, but it's part of our so-called education. To really understand what we did in the ancient world. Because you gotta feel it. You gotta feel that heartache, man.
That shit hurt.
It hurt.
You know what? That's why when you read Isaiah the 9th chapter, talk about how the Lord a wise counselor. You know, that's the best way you teach somebody through experience. You don't just tell them, you know, you go through it, you know?
Hey, that's why we brought out the Romans 5, man, through experience.
And the word experience, when you break it down, it means to try out. So you gotta actually try it out. You gotta see that.
Like make a point, you don't understand a lot of things your parents were telling you while you were a kid until you get grown.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, beautiful.
You know, you understand why Grandma was saying turn them damn lights off, man. When you get that 180 light, now you in the every light off.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you understand why she said keep the door closed. You know, why you got that water on so
Yeah, you got
goddamn
that
long.
water.
Hey,
You done found $400 in a purse or outside a purse. She somebody she broke.
Yeah.
Now you understand that was the rent money. That was the rent money.
Yeah, that was already spent.
Yeah.
When you go through it, you understand it. You know how the most I did Israel, man. The men, you know, he did our women like that, so we can understand how he felt. All right, when we went off, man.
That's right.
You know, so now we feel that pain. Now we understand, man. You know,
That's why another nation really can't understand the scriptures because they didn't go through this.
yeah.
We went through it. All right, but yeah, you can get your clothes with precepts.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 32:15. But Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the Most High, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
Hey, don't no nigga own me. What man own him? That was Israel.
He took him from slavery.
Yeah.
He took Israel from slavery out of Egypt and made them the exalted nation upon the planet Earth, man. All right, Israel had the best economy ever to exist on the planet Earth under David and Solomon, man. You know, but they came from descendants of slaves, man. You see, that's how Israel waxed fat, man.
Yeah.
All the kings of the earth had to come, all right, through Israel, man.
Yep.
The former slaves, but now the Lord put them on, man. And then when they was on, what happened? After Solomon, you had Jeroboam and Rehoboam, man. You know, but then you had Jeroboam. He went straight to idolatry. You know, you had Judah doing good for a minute. Then by the time after Hezekiah, it was over with, man.
Con.
You know?
Hey, Edomite, the guy on Jason A, they was saying how Israel's an anomaly, but he was talking about them fake Jews. But if you look at it like he talking about us, it really makes sense. But he was like, Israel and Egypt, that was really the birth of a nation.
Yep.
That's really what that was about.
Yep.
You know?
Lord put Israel on, but what happened? Israel waxed fat, you know, and lightly esteemed the rock, man. Right? Their power, man. So, like the elders and the brothers been getting into, man, Lord gave us over to our imagination, man. Just like if you got a child that continue want to run the streets, you keep telling them, then eventually, fuck it, take your ass out there. You know?
Yeah, you tell them that, they call that time from jail, you said leave them in there.
Yeah.
That's the only way out.
Hey, you see
Oh,
that?
man.
Oh,
Oh,
you see
man.
that when a woman, when
That's
a
perfect.
little parents got the little adolescent boy, and he going to juvenile detention or a little jail, she'll bail him out. But after a while, she say leave him in there.
They was like judges.
Judges.
Book of Judges. He kept bailing Israel out.
That's right.
You know, then eventually,
Leave him in there. He gonna learn.
that's what happened here in America.
Down the hallway.
They kept calling on him, but he kept springing into action, you know.
Now you.
Now he, hey, what he said after that, no man, nobody, I'm gonna take my name from him. I ain't gonna give you the number no more.
Hey, you in here eating prison food, mystery meat, get treated like shit by the guards. You know?
And you ain't got no line to communicate. You know what? We got that EOS date. You know that date.
That's right.
It's a hope for us, man. We know that the Lord about to come get us out. He said, look, I'm gonna come get you, man. I'm gonna come get you.
That's right,
we
brother.
know it's gonna be a certain time. We gotta wait.
That's right.
That's why I said Hosea in their affliction shall they seek me early. So hey,
And that word early is really diligent. Because that means now they looking for answers, man, in the form of sports, whatever it might be, you know. They looking for salvation in a roundabout way.
But you got
it.
No, I'm sorry, brother.
You got
Jacob went to jail, found Islam,
Yeah.
Found this and that, because they looking for something.
Yeah, they looking for something.
But that's us in the spirit, you know?
Yeah.
What is that, you closing statement?
Y'all want me to close it?
Hey, with that, we want to give our honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Hey, we want to give double honor to our apostles and great millstone rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David, man. We hope the brothers edified. And with that, a Bible.